This is RTV6 News at 5, working for you.
Good evening to you. I'm Mark Mullins. Amanda Starantino is off. First here at 5, a safety concern at a major intersection, and more drivers are complaining about it. A malfunctioning traffic signal, which has been an issue for months, is leading to delays and frustrations for Southside drivers. RTV6's Nicole Griffin is working for you. She spoke to a man who's complained about the light several times, and she's looking into what it'll take to effectively fix the problem.
State Road 135 and Meridian School Road on the south side is a major intersection. It's busy no matter what time of day you drive through. There are several businesses on each corner, including gas stations, a bank, and even a middle school. But over the last few months, drivers say the traffic signals stop working, going to a flashing red light, causing major backups in this high traffic area. Jason Morris says he's complained to INDOT, and so have other drivers. But it continues to happen.
The reports that I got from INDOT were always typical and consistent. They said that signal technicians were on the way to the scene and that the problem should be under control soon. I know that other people who call hours after I do get that same response. So I'm not sure what to believe, really. And to date, the problem really hasn't been fixed. It seems like it's been more temporarily remedied every time they come out.
Since Morris tells me he tried reaching out to INDOT over and over and did not get any results, we reached out to see what is being done and what the problem is here at this intersection. An INDOT spokeswoman tells me crews have been out Monday, Tuesday, and back out Wednesday here. They did have to replace some wiring that was not working properly, but they tell me the light should now be working.
There are various schools nearby. Kids have to go through this intersection all the time, school buses, that type of thing. I just want it fixed, and I want it fixed for the long term and not just a short-term Band-Aid type scenario.
If drivers continue to see an issue, the best way to let INDOT know is at indotforyou.com. Working for you on the south side, Nicole Griffin, RTV6.
INDOT will continue to monitor this intersection to make sure it continues to work properly. In an email, INDOT told the driver we spoke with if he continues to see issues, the signal may have hardware issues and parts will need to be replaced. It is our mission to work for you. If you don't think you're getting the results you deserve, reach out to us at workingforyou@rtv6.com. It is another hot and humid day around central Indiana. The big question tonight, when will the rain return? Chief Meteorologist Kevin Gregory is here, and I think a lot of people are saying just a little relief might help.
And it will be brief relief through the first half of the weekend. We'll get to that. It is pouring in spots now as we have 91 degrees and that very high humidity with thunderstorms firing up, especially to the north. You look at the radar and you say, what thunderstorms? Nothing in central Indiana. To the north we go. A thunderstorm warning has just been issued for northern portions, really central and northern Miami County, around Peru. This thunderstorm coming your way from the northwest, moving slowly southeast. Torrential rainfall. May see some 60-mile-per-hour winds as that heavy rain drops out of the storm, and some penny-sized hail. There's the movement. We'll move to the east. Also some thunderstorms are gaining strength there near Marion. To the southeast we go. This is fizzling just east of Newcastle near Hagerstown and west of Richmond in Wayne County. The marginal or low-risk for severe storms from Lafayette, Frankfort to Anderson and north of Richmond this evening. We'll talk about changes. They're significant. They just won't last all that long. That's coming up.
Thank you, Kevin. I want you to take a good look at this man here. Right now, the FBI is asking for your help as agents look into a child sex crime case. The problem, investigators don't know this man's name, and he could be anywhere in the United States. The FBI says John Doe, 41, may have critical information pertaining to the identity of a child victim in an ongoing sexual exploitation investigation. A video showing the unidentified male shown with a child was first noticed by the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children in March of 2018. The video is believed to have been produced between 2016 and 2018. If you recognize this man or have any information, call the FBI at 1-800-CALL-FBI. During a traffic stop on the highway on Indianapolis' southwest side, Metro police officers found more than $2 million worth of cocaine. The officers stopped a tractor-trailer on I-465 at the Kentucky Avenue exit around 9:15 Sunday night. Police say the truck with Ontario plates had committed a traffic violation. The driver and passenger consented to a search of the truck and the trailer. Officers found 88 kilos of cocaine valued at $2.1 million. Police arrested a 57-year-old man and a 55-year-old man. RTV6 won't identify the suspects until they've been formally charged. Right now, police have a lead, but they're still searching for the person who hit and killed a teenage boy on the north side. Today, the Marion County Coroner's Office identified the victim as 14-year-old Louis Patino. Investigators say Patino was riding a motorized mini bike on West Coyle Street when a car hit him from behind, killing him. That's near North Michigan Road on West 62nd Street, by the way. Police say the driver ran from the car, but officers say the vehicle was registered to a person who lives nearby. IMPD has not announced any arrests in this case yet. One person is dead following this 6-vehicle crash in the southbound lanes of Interstate 65 in Clinton County, and those southbound lanes are still closed tonight. State police say the traffic was already stopped due to an earlier crash. Investigators say a man driving a Volvo pulling a box trailer was looking for a bottle in his truck and didn't see the stopped traffic. He crashed into multiple vehicles. The wreck killed 81-year-old Ira Brockman of Taylor Mill, Kentucky. Medics took 3 other people to the hospital. There is no word yet if any charges will be filed against the driver of that truck that allegedly caused the crash. But again, southbound I-65 is closed in Clinton County. You will want to find another way. Those lanes should reopen in an hour. Hiring Hoosiers is an RTV6 effort to connect you to job opportunities, and one company is tripling its size here in Indianapolis, leading to a 25% increase in employment. Today, Elam cut the ribbon on its new 160,000 square foot facility in Waldemere Avenue in Indianapolis. That's on the west side near I-465 and US 40. Elam is a company which serves Fortune 500 companies around the world. They do everything from build websites to shipping products for whatever company they're working with. Hiring Hoosiers tells the stories of opportunities for all ages. For a look at the rest of our content, head to the RTV6 app or hiringhoosiers.com. Motorcycle racing will return to Indianapolis Motor Speedway after a 5-year absence. IMS says Moto America will race at the Brickyard next August from the 21st through the 23rd. MotoGP previously raced at the track. Their last event here was in August of 2015. The new race will be called the Championship of Indy. Indianapolis Motor Speedway says ticket information will be available soon at IMS.com. Hey, Colts fans, are you hungry for some football? The Colts home opener is next Sunday. The team is giving fans a wide variety of new food options for the new season. Brad Brown got a taste of it today. He joins us now with a preview. Got to be some good stuff over there.
Oh, we had some tasty stuff. A good way to have lunch on a day like this here this afternoon as we work toward week 1. Good afternoon, everyone. Stadium food's come a long way from hot dogs and nachos. Those are fine choices, though, but the Colts are putting their chefs to work in bringing some upscale flavors to Lucas Oil Stadium. Center Plate showed off some of that food for us today over at the stadium. The focus is on a distinctly Hoosier menu, using a lot of ingredients from all over Indiana. Executive Chef Shime Adam is originally from Ethiopia. He's got a diverse team that are all bringing their native flavors to the table, but the final menu includes some very familiar Midwestern fare, much of it with a twist.
We're trying to stay regional and local and taking the regional food and take it to the next level, like the pork, like the duck, and any Indiana item. We take it like to next notch up.
Our fans here aren't looking just for traditional game day eats. We want to really represent all the best that Indiana has to offer. And so that means working with local partners, bringing in local suppliers, looking at our menus and making sure they really represent Indiana and true Midwest cuisine.
Okay, here's a look at some of the new items. Savor this for a moment. Chicken and waffle sandwich has bacon and strawberry jam. The nachos have the shredded duck on top. It's also raised in Indiana. There are more vegetarian options available. And if you're in the sweets, how about surf and turf kebabs with beef and shrimp?
Wow.
A big old 3-foot Italian sub that'll feed easily 20 people or 4 really hungry ones. Pimento mac and cheese bites, dips, salads, fresh baked pies. They've also got a burger of the game that'll be based on whatever opponent is here. Like for the Falcons, it'll have a grilled peach barbecue sauce.
Because of Georgia.
Coming up here. Because of Georgia's here. They also have a lot more hard seltzer and local beer on the menu. So it's just a very Indiana menu that they're going for. A little something for everyone, indeed.
You're right. It has come a long way from hot dogs and beer.
Good stuff right now.
Thanks, Brad, for that. Hey, next, have you ever bought concert tickets, plane tickets, and found that hidden fees just jacked up the price? Working for you, we talked to the experts on how you can fight back.
And severe thunderstorm warning, as we were telling you about, for those of you from Peru to the northwest, 60-mile-per-hour winds, penny-size hail, and heavy rainfall. Not the only thunderstorm around. We'll find others next.
Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably.
The most extravagant and latest trends are on the streets in the Big Apple for New York Fashion Week. And students here in Indy hope to grow in this industry so they can go from classroom to a career. At the McKenzie Center, the fashion merchandising program teaches kids about marketing practices they can use for selling products to consumers. They dive into the fashion world, looking at product designs, selling, pricing, promotions, and retail theories. Students also work on visual merchandising by creating their own window display. Aspiring designer London Clark believes this program gives him an opportunity to begin his career while still in school.
Really helpful being a young person and knowing that, okay, I can do this now. This isn't something I have to necessarily go to college for. I can start now in my basement just making t-shirts, and I could slowly go up and make my own business.
They put together outfits online as well as create a fashion show at the end of the year. On top of learning about this industry, they also get college credit for business. If you attend Saturday's Purdue football game, you can support a good cause before kickoff at Ross-Ade Stadium. Purdue is encouraging you to bring items that will be delivered to the Bahamas to help victims of Hurricane Dorian. There will be 5 drop-off locations at Ross-Ade Stadium. The items Purdue says that are needed most include baby food and formula, baby juice, bug spray, canned goods, cereal, disinfectant, first aid kits, flashlights, non-perishable dry goods, pillows, sheet sets, towels, water, and wet wipes. Now, Democracy 2020 coverage and happening tonight. 10 Democratic presidential candidates will take the stage in the 3rd debate tonight in Houston, and you can see it only here on RTV6. It'll be the first time all the frontrunners will be on stage together. The debate will feature former Vice President Joe Biden, Senators Cory Booker, Kamala Harris, and Amy Klobuchar, Bernie Sanders, and Elizabeth Warren. Beto O'Rourke, South Bend Mayor Pete Buttigieg, Julian Castro, and Andrew Yang round out the field. Again, you can watch all 10 of the Democratic presidential contenders go head-to-head tonight at 8, only on RTV6, and then stay with us for RTV6 News at 11 for a complete recap. A fertility clinic must now hand over a list of donors after a couple learns their daughter was biologically linked to only one parent. ABC's Maggie Rulli digs into the mix-up and the shocking details emerging tonight.
When Christina Ketterich and Drew Wasilowski had trouble getting pregnant, they turned to the Institute for Reproductive Medicine and Science, a New Jersey fertility clinic. And in 2013, after in vitro fertilization, Christina got pregnant.
You're trying for so long, it's joyous. And now you're going to have a child and you're excited.
When her daughter was born, Christina says she didn't take it seriously when people would tell her that her baby looked Asian.
When she was about 2, she started to get more Asian features.
The couple decided to get a DNA test.
Then when the results came, I was in disbelief. I was devastated, hysterical crying.
The test determined that Drew is not their daughter's biological father. The child is only biologically linked to Christina. They're now suing the clinic, alleging the facility failed to properly train employees and failed to supervise them while handling specimens, along with failure to maintain a proper database of patient and specimen sample genetic traits.
People trust these professionals, spend hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they should do their job properly, and there should be checks and balances.
The clinic released a statement saying this matter involves a private group in litigation. RWGBH does not comment on matters in litigation. The DNA test also revealed the little girl has a rare blood disorder. The couple has since divorced and is co-parenting. They say their main focus now is finding the girl's biological father. Maggie Rulli, ABC News, New York.
Has this happened to you? You buy a concert ticket, maybe book a hotel room at a price you thought was a steal, and that's until you saw those extra fees. Do you pay for it or do you fight the fee? Well, working for you, we take that question to the experts. Our Scripps team looked at all kinds of bills. One was a car rental agreement. The cost for one person was $130, but with the fees, it ended up costing $166. One night hotel stay cost another person $196, but after add-on charges, the price went up to about $251. The co-director of the Northwestern Mutual Data Science Institute studies consumer behavior. He said if you're questioning an add-on charge, call the retailer and try to get it off your bill. He explains when you can negotiate the fees.
Whenever you see a fee that's not easy to follow, it says other or something else that's totally ambiguous, that's what you should negotiate.
He says the key is to try to get a fee removed before you pay.
You can call the retailer and say, hey, I have this product in the shopping cart. It's suddenly telling me that there's this extra fee. What is this about? That's when you have the most leverage and negotiation power, not after you buy.
So it is possible to fight some of those extra fees. Time for your Storm Team 6 forecast. Chief Meteorologist Kevin Gregory joining us today. And if you stepped outside, even walking from the building to the car, you could work up a sweat.
Extra humidity.
Yes.
So we'll negotiate and remove that for Saturday. Then it will slowly return. You can't win forever. Let's talk about the thunderstorms in the northern portion of the area. I think that's where they'll continue to be most numerous here for the next few hours. North and isolated to the east, will slide to the north. We have the thunderstorm warning in effect for northern half of Miami County, as I mentioned, that until 5:45. Storm is weakened somewhat as far as its hail producing. You can see the rainfall rate about 1.5 inches in an hour's period of time. This is moving to the east at about 10 miles per hour, just north of Peru. Mexico may see this will slide to the east, and the hail signature looking a lot less intimidating. You may see some penny-sized hail at most from that. Stronger storm just northeast of Logansport. That's moving northeast. Other thunderstorms right around Marion, just to the south of the Marion metro area. That will be sliding to the east, too. We head down to Newcastle to Hagerstown. This has been weakening, kind of breaking up. You can see 3 different showers now from what was one thunderstorm. The gray or green shading here represents where there's a marginal or low risk for additional severe thunderstorms this evening. I think once we get closer to sunset, which is at 8 o'clock or before now, the threat will fade away. Heat and humidity, there's your combination. 88 is our current temperature. 93 is what it feels like. Check out the heat index in Peru with the nearby thunderstorm. 97. Once the thunderstorms roll through, your temperatures will fall off quickly back into the lower 80s. Say hello to Coda. She's ready to go for a walk no matter the humidity, although the tongue is out before the walk has even started. Thanks, Tina Weaver, for sending in the picture. These isolated thunderstorms come to an end, certainly I'd say by 9 o'clock this evening. Rain chances tomorrow, they'll increase as we go from around noon into the afternoon and early evening. And then the rain chance diminishes as our wind shifts to the west, northwest, and we start to let some cooler air in. Notice this is not a robust line of showers and thunderstorms, at least forecast now at 4 o'clock, but it may be underplaying it a little bit. That'll zip off to the east, and I think Friday night football will be in decent shape. Most areas may linger a little to the east. This is your marginal or low risk for severe storms tomorrow. Just to show you, we put it in motion from tomorrow afternoon into Saturday morning. A refreshing change is on the way, and that humidity will drop as well. Forecast for tomorrow night, 81 at kickoff for high school games. Just a 20% chance we'd see a shower or thunderstorm. Into the 70s as we get beyond. And there's your weekend forecast. 81 Saturday with lower humidity. Temperature 85 on a Sunday. We start to creep back up next week. All of next week, above average temperatures are expected.
All right. Stay cool out there no matter what. We'll be right back with more of the news at 5 here.
Working for you.
Welcome back to RTV6 News at 5. An update to a story that Court TV has been following for 2 weeks. A young Ohio mother learns her fate after the death of her newborn.
We, the jury in the above captioned case, find the defendant, Brooke Skylar Richardson, not guilty of the offense of aggravated murder. 12 jury signatures affixed. Verdict Form 2, involuntary manslaughter. We, the jury, in the above captioned case, do hereby find the defendant, Brooke Skylar Richardson, not guilty of the offense of involuntary manslaughter.
Brooke Skylar Richardson was acquitted in the murder of her newborn baby, found not guilty. However, she was found guilty of abuse of a corpse. The charge could mean prison time, but Richardson could get probation as a first-time offender. Her sentencing is scheduled for tomorrow. A jury deliberated for hours today before acquitting the 20-year-old of aggravated murder, involuntary manslaughter, and child endangerment. She broke into tears as the verdicts were read, as you see there. Prosecutors had said Richardson hid her unwanted pregnancy and buried her baby in her family's backyard in 2017. You can watch Court TV live on CourtTV.com and get much more coverage of this case. Here on RTV6, all new at 6 o'clock for you, the mystery of the missing roof. Only on RTV6, our team is working to get results to a problem that could cost a Shelby County family thousands of dollars. Tonight, why the family is calling what happened a dream. The story is all new at 6. But first on the Now, India, growing concern about vaping. We're finding out just how many teens are doing it and what local doctors are now noticing. You're watching RTV6.